Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Minnie Wong from St. Paul's Convent School. Kofi Annan, former Secretary General of the United Nations and 2001 Nobel Peace Prize laureate, once said, "It has been said that arguing against globalization is like arguing against the laws of gravity." Indeed, globalization is one of the most eye-catching yet least understood forces of life nowadays. It is also the invisible hand which is currently shaping the world of our youngsters. Let me explain to you. Before they go to school, they watch on television the news from around the globe. Then they go to school using a backpack or some foreign brands to look cool. On their way to school, they listen to music in their iPods performed by international pop stars. And when school is out, of course, they go to Starbucks to study or hang out with their friends, enjoying a cup of coffee brewed from coffee beans originating from miles away from Hong Kong, maybe from Jamaica or Kenya. So you may ask, what is the real meaning of globalization? Some say that it increases cultural proximity positively, and teenagers can gain a wider access to knowledge. However, on the other hand, some argue that it is creating a cultural mismatch, such as teenagers are left in confusion. Nevertheless, there's no way for us to turn the clock back to the days where telecommunication or transportation were still primitive. Like this. Thus, we should not shy away from the trend of globalization just because of its negative impacts. It is far wiser for us to take up the challenge and turning it into a favorable means to enhance the global vision of our teenagers. No one can deny the fact that globalization has a revolutionary impact on the escalation of knowledge nowadays. Let's look at the internet. American computer business magnate Bill Gates once described it as the town square of the global village of tomorrow. The internet is a virtual space where teenagers can browse through trillions of information worldwide with a few clicks, but without having to rummage through outdated books at the local library anymore. Take Wikipedia as an example. I'm sure that many contestants today have used this webpage to research for the essays for this competition. It is really a perfect example of globalization because it encourages the exchange of materials worldwide. It is a free multilingual online encyclopedia, which is comprised of over 2 million entries collaboratively edited by volunteers around the globe. With its user-friendly search engine, teenagers can search for articles related to current issues, which in turn trains their analytical power in areas like politics, environmental protection, as well as the current economy. Furthermore, globalization grants adolescents the chance to get in touch with other lifestyles without the need to experience them abroad. They are free from the shackles of geography. In Hong Kong, we can taste sushi in a Japanese restaurant, wear clothes from a British fashion chain H&M, or enjoy a ballet performance by the National Ballet of Russia. All these encourages the diversification of cultures and offer teenagers more choices. At the same time, they learn to be more tolerant and open-minded as they realize the special traits of other civilizations and let go of any bias or racism towards unfamiliar people and objects. As a result, they can also compare other characteristics to that of their own and learn to celebrate their individuality and love their country even more. Despite the fact that globalization is generating some challenging difficulty for us, we cannot evade this globalization trend just because of the negative impact, ignore all the positive leverage it will happen on the future generation of our society. Thus, teenagers should investigate this trend more deeply. It is time for them to make the best out of it, and it is time for them to ride a wave of positive global trends. I genuinely hope that teenagers can make use of globalization as a stepping stone for them to broaden horizons as well as to embrace everyone's uniqueness. So, what is the real meaning of globalization again? That's simple. Integration and appreciation. Thank you.